Wow, hi everybody, it's Marco here, and who is using the internet in this hall? Show me your hand. Marco, you're not using, yeah, okay, no, sorry. Okay, I did the same question yesterday, and I was at an event with 150 entrepreneurs in Treviso, so it was not even in Italian, it was in a dialect, they were speaking like that, and I said, who is using the internet? And I would say, I'm honest, okay, 30%. So 30% of the whole was showing me their hand. And the point is that the first question they did was, okay, sorry, Montemagno, how much money can give me the internet? That was the question. And I said, well, the internet is not a bancomat. It's not that you go there and you go on a website and, you get the money. So I think the main point is that in Italy we have a lack of culture about the internet. This is the main problem. So today, I think it's very good to have our two guests because we can share a little bit of knowledge, see in UK and in US what's happening, and let's try also to share a few ideas about mainly two topics. First is social entrepreneurship. So is it possible to launch companies, startups with a social impact, social purpose? We'll see. We have several case histories, pretty interesting. The fil rouge will be net neutrality, why net neutrality is important. We'll talk about it. And in the second part, we'll try to figure out together how can we launch a startup, web startup in Italy with a social impact. So this is the idea. But first of all, I would say that it's important to show to our two guests, Matt and Will, that we are a warm, let's say, audience. And so please, a big round of applause. They're coming from UK and US. They're really tired, so honestly, they arrived and they were traveling so much, but it's very interesting. Okay, just a story, then we start. I've been traveling recently in Silicon Valley, and with a friend of mine who is here, we went to New York because there was an organizer of a really huge event. You understand my English? It's too good, or it's okay? I can speak worse if you want. Okay. And so we went there, and this guy is organizing an event, a huge event, worldwide. So we went there and say, hi, Toby is his name. We would like to organize your event in our country. And he say, fantastic, that would be really great. And he say, well, which country? And we say, Italy. So he said, look, Italy is not in my top priority. First we have in our list Pakistan, Patagonia, Brunei. He said unbelievable countries. So the point is that Italy is not perceived as a country where internet is really well developed. And this is the starting point because we have an ecosystem problem, we don't have enough investors, we have our political situation. I will not talk here, otherwise we'll have an international diplomatic conflict. But we have a situation of this kind we have to front. But on the other side, I really believe that we have the chance now, we have a huge opportunity. There are a lot of conditions, a lot of, I think, input that can create in Italy a different situation. Have you ever read a book called The Black Swan? Wow, which enthusiasm. Okay, go home. Okay, The Black Swan, okay, is a book from Taleb, very interesting. It's talking about unpredictable events. So in Italy, it's so impossible and unpredictable that will grow, will arrive a new sort of Google, a great web company, that nobody can believe it, all right? But in this moment, I think start to born the conditions for it. So this kind of event is part of these conditions because we are talking more and more. There are a lot of events in Italy now. So I think we start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is not a train, but is probably something good. Okay, so let's start with a scenario. And I think it's very interesting to understand what's happening in UK and what's happening in US, because they are more advanced, and this is just a fact. And one interesting point is, how is it possible to, let's say, profit, to get advantage from public data when the public data are available? What is possible to do? Because it has an impact on startups and opportunities.